Is Elon Musk poisoning black residents in Memphis? Community activists say yes. Let's take a closer look. The NAACP recently sent a letter expressing their intent to sue Elon's company XAI. Activists and residents claim that the company is using unpermitted gas turbines at its data center in South Memphis, sending tons of pollutants into black neighborhoods nearby. XAI is Elon's artificial intelligence company. You've probably seen its product if you've been on the social media platform X, formerly known as Twitter. It's called Grok. And in order to power Grok and build the supercomputer of Elon's dreams, his minions set out to build a huge data center in South Memphis. You see, Elon joined the AI party pretty late compared to his competitors, so he wanted to build fast. The problem? These data centers require an enormous amount of electricity, much more than the city of Memphis could provide right away. So XI purchased these gas turbines, but these turbines produce an enormous amount of pollutants, and it's all being pumped into black neighborhoods in South Memphis. Location is key here. South Memphis is home to Boxtown, a community that began outside the city of Memphis as the home of emancipated slaves. It got its name from railroad employers taking scraps used to make boxcars to build their own homes near the railroad yards. In the 1960s, Boxtown was brought into the city of Memphis as industrial plants began to pop up in the area. It's a community that's seen many promises from the city on development and resources, but has been slow to realize these promises, and many of the community's pressing needs have been long overlooked. Yet industrial developments continue to pop up, with dozens of industrial plants surrounding Boxtown. Even before Elon came to town, Memphis had some of the worst air quality in the region. In fact, Memphis was deemed the asthma capital of the nation by the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America due to high rates of emergency room visits and deaths from asthma. And it's not just the NAACP saying this. State Representative Justin Pearson also backs up these claims.
38109 has a cancer risk that's 4 times the national average. That's a fact. Yes, DeSoto County, Shelby County, Crittenden County aren't meeting national standards for ozone and are in non-attainment as it relates to that pollution. That's a fact. Yes, Shelby County has an F in air quality and has had an F in air quality for the last 8 years. That's a fact. Shelby County this year was listed as an asthma capital of the United States of America. That's a fact. 22 out of 30 of the largest polluters are in South Memphis. That's a fact.
The NAACP says that for the past year, Elon's company has installed and operated 35 gas turbines and other sources of air pollution without securing the necessary paperwork in violation of federal law. They say these pollutants can cause asthma, heart disease, and even cancer. The fight for environmental justice is not new to black residents in South Memphis. Back in 2019, oil developers announced plans to build a pipeline through the neighborhood, jeopardizing the residents' main drinking water supply. Residents rallied, and a year and a half later, the oil developers pulled out. We know that communities of color are disproportionately impacted by climate change and environmental issues. We've seen similar stories with Cancer Alley in Louisiana and the fight for clean water in North Carolina. Black communities are often at the forefront of these issues, not because they want to be, but because they have to be.
At the heart of environmental and climate justice issues has always been a community that an industry, an agency, or an individual is hoping that others have forgotten about or don't care enough about. But because of white supremacy and systemic racism, for decades, polluters have been able to unabashedly march into places that have been historically excluded from environmental decisions that impact them the most.
If you're interested in more content like this, please hit the subscribe button and like this video. Leave a comment and let me know your thoughts.